All right, so my friends, welcome. Playing some Modern, and this is the deck I stole from AspiringSpike. I'm not gonna try and hide it. AspiringSpike's freaking awesome. Probably the best Modern content creator. I saw this deck and I was like, yo, I gotta play this deck. This is a Grixis Reanimator deck. All right, so of course, Reanimator in Modern has mostly flopped. Archon of Cruelty is extremely good. Persist is very, very good, but the deck really just hasn't really found enough consistency to be a major part of the format. Well, this deck looks to change that with a few new cards here. In Ledger Shredder, which is obviously an extremely good card in older formats, conniving, putting cards in the graveyard, and also just being a threat in of itself. We get Tainted Indulgence, which is kind of just an upgrade to the usual draw, discard, whatever effects. That's pretty cool. And then the real cool one here is Kaito. Kaito Shizuki, a card that of course I played a lot in other formats in Alchemy and Standard. Is a good aggressive planeswalker that can draw cards, but is also a looting effect for Archon of Cruelty, which is really, really cool. So this deck has this sort of like a bit of an aggressive theme here. Dragon Rage Channeler, Insolent Neonate, Shredder, Kaito. It can play sort of like an aggressive game, but also has the ability to put Archon in play on turn 2, honestly. So deck seems really, really cool. Just looks super, super fun. Insolent Neonate. 2 copies of Moon Circuit Hacker to go with the 1-drops is pretty wild. This deck is super sweet. So that looks awesome. We're going to play it right here, right now. Brought to you by...
In the search for the ultimate weapon, knowledge is power. Introducing Draftsmith, your new secret weapon for Magic the Gathering Arena Limited Mode. Draftsmith helps you pick the perfect card every time by providing an in-depth rating for each card. These ratings adapt based on the cards you've already chosen, making sure you always stay one step ahead of the competition. After the draft is done, Draftsmith recommends the optimal deck based on the cards you have chosen. Know more, win more. Download Draftsmith today from untap.gg.
All right, on the play, round 1, winning die rolls, and our hand is pretty sweet. We have turn 1 Channeler Bauble, and then if we get lucky, we can Persist. Otherwise, we can just Moon Circuit Hacker, which is also awesome. Gonna keep this. Sounds fun. All right, so we're gonna Blood Crypt Channeler here, and then Bauble also. Guarantee our value. Try to get really lucky here. Spike and Archon. Bauble. Trigger. What do we got? Watery Grave. Do I want that? Nah, we got lands. Bin it. Bauble. And then we're going to look at, we'll look at their top card on their upkeep. So we see what they draw, but they can't Thoughtseize us. Seems reasonable. Their top card that they're drawing for turn is a Chord of Calling. A Chord of Calling. Interesting. Cordon. What's up, Tasky? Looks freaking sweet. Appreciate that. Young Wolf. Young Wheezy. Get the deck was on the overlay for y'all real fast. Deck was on the overlay now. We draw Delta and Ledger Shred. That's actually a great draw. We can shred it up here. We could Hacker here and bounce Channeler and just play it, or we can just play Shredder. We always play Shredder here, honestly. So let's fetch up an island and just cast the Shredder and then set up for next turn. We'll see what next turn is going to be. Yeah. Shredder in the cube. Yeah, Shredder's an awesome cube card. It's like the ideal cube card. Cheap, good threat, plays well, it's fun to play with, and it enables synergies. It's great. Magic Gauntlet looks awful. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but I'll play some Modern. It's worth it. Discard Hacker and get Delirium. That's true. That is true. It is an enchantment and a creature, which is pretty sweet. All right, Young Wheezy over here. Let's just draw, I don't even know what we can draw exactly, but Wallroots. Swamp. No attacks. Anyone? 1 mana spell? No. Cliffs. Alright. I mean, we can like Hacker here, I guess. I really just want cheap spells. But we can't attack with Channeler into Young Wolf. So I think we just Hacker and we'll see what we draw. So fire in the Shredder. We're going to Hacker. Few too many lands here. Having already discarded a land, stuff like that. Alright, so I don't have my ninja sound effects on here anymore. Ninja, ninja, rap, ninja, ninja, rap. Go ninja, go. Hacker's in. Hacker will draw us a card on the first hit because it came into play. It'll loot on each subsequent hit. Yes, please. We draw Royal Scions. Alright. Hand's getting a little awkward, I'm not going to lie. We're going to fetch up a duel here. Already been Watery Grave. We got 2 of those. It's fine. Double red, double black. You know, it's black, I think. Alright, and then cast Letter Shredder and say go. It's decent. It's decent. It's decent. We got Scions to discard Archon, in theory. We could also give First Strike and Trample to our Moon Circuit Hacker, which is pretty sweet, I'm not going to lie. But if they have a Yawgmoth here, alright, they don't, thankfully. They have Chord, though. They can Chord for Yawgmoth. That's pretty bad for us. They have Grist, the Hunger Tide. We get to Connive? God. Why is it on your stuff, too? Discard Archon of Cruelty, and let's freaking go. Persist time. Grist can kill the Archon, but, like, obviously Archon's pretty sick value, so... Sacrifice creature. They're gonna kill my Shredder here and lose the ability to kill my Archon. That's bold. That's a bold strategy, folks. Let's see how it pays off for them, you know? Alright, so they kill that. We've got creature, land, artifact in the bin. If I cast the Indulgence, they will have our Feral Delirium here, so it's Sui draw here. It's a Bauble. Alright, I like to see what our top card is, so I can feel comfortable playing Indulgence and then drawing an untapped land and then playing Persist. So I'm going to cast this. We're going to Surveil. Do they know I can just put it into play? I don't know, honestly. Neonate will go in the bin. And look at our top card. They have a second Grist, like, it's still just great value. They just discard a card, we draw a card, life, kill some things, you know, it's great. So we know they have Chord in their hand, which is important. So let's look at our top card. Our top card is a Mire. Alright, that's cool. So we're going to cast our Tainted Indulgence. Get Delirium. Gonna keep land on top. And then we're going to draw the land and something else. Another land. Jesus. Alright, we discard the cliffs here. And then we're going to play... Or should we attack first? We can kill Grist. Or we can attack them. Let me just kill Grist. So... Kill Grist. And then we're going to land, persist back our Archon of Cruelty. Let's see what kind of lands we got here. Actually, there's a Urborg Black. I could have just had it for mana, but whatever, this is fun. I get a Mountain because they have Urborg, so do this. Get my Badlands. Persist back Archon of Cruelty. Top card is Shredder. I think we bin that. I think we want to just like aggressively look for a Persist. So I'm going to bin this. Cast Archon. Does an Archon get the Grist? They sacrifice a creature or Planeswalker. So they could sacrifice probably a Wall of Roots here, I would assume. So they sack a wall, they discard a card, we draw a card, we gain some life, they lose some life. All sorts of stuff happens, which is great. They only have one Undying creature. They have Chord in their hand, so they can get a Yawgmoth, but they need more than that to kind of go off, if you will. They're going to Chord a response. I guess I can Chord for Grist in response, which is like fine, I guess. But if all they're doing is using their Chord to kill my Archon after we've gained a bunch of value off of it, that's like fine. I'll score for 2, right? That's not for 3. Chord for 2. Okay. Gonna go get... Couldn't tell you. I guess Stringer Root Geist, maybe? And that would turn on the Yawgmoth. Alright. They might have us here, if they have Yawgmoth in hand. Sack the Geist, sure. Discard Blood Artist. Undying. Drop Bauble. Sweet. Cast Bauble. Delirium. Or not Delirium, I mean Surveil. Tainted Indulgence. What do we got here? We got 0, 1, 2. Yeah, okay. So it's a, but keep it on top though. Still good. All right, then we're going to. I guess we'll just Bauble them. All right. I mean, their top card's Yawgmoth. No. They're at 14. I think we're. I don't know how this deck freaking works. They've already been their Blood Artist, so if they only have one Blood Artist, they can't like combo kill me. But I feel like we're probably dead here. Probably. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not super familiar with this deck. Here's Yawgmoth. So if you're unfamiliar with this deck, Yawgmoth will allow them to pay 1 life and sack a creature to put a -1/-1 counter on a creature. Undying cares about creatures not having +1/+1 counters. So you can sacrifice the Geist right now, put a -1 on the Wolf. That'll reset the Undying, and they can keep sacrificing them back and forth to pay 1 life and draw a card every time. They have Messenger, we're also dead. Yeah, so we're dead to a lot of stuff here. But I'm not going to block with... I'm going to block with this, whatever. This would just die to their thing anyway, so... What do you got? We're probably dead. We're probably dead. What do we got sideboard-wise for this? We got Voidwalker. Does stop the combo from happening, so Voidwalker works. Terminate seems... Spell Pierce. Pretty thin sideboard, honestly. Don't want to overboard. That's fine. That's fine. Needle is okay. Naming Yawgmoth. It's not like great, though. It's like fine. So they just sacrificed... Sure. Emissary stops Blood Artist? What do you mean? Oh, Serra's Emissary. Artist does... Artist targets. I don't know if the zombie does, though. Don't know if the zombie does. Geralf's Messenger. Play land. Play Birds of Paradise. Target opponent. It does target. It does target. So Serra's Emissary on creature. But they can just get Grist and kill it though, right? Wow, they're saying go here? Dope. Drop Persist. Okay. I feel like we should be dead, but I'm gonna cast Tainted Indulgence. We'll just start there. Mill some stuff. They can like kill some stuff, but we'll just cast Indulgence to start there. So black-blue. Indulgence. Finding a second Archon for Persist would be pretty awesome too. Surveil. That is true. Yeah, they need more enough life to kill me. It just costs 1 life each cycle. Oh, yeah, put that in the graveyard. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Fantastic. Wonderful. Beautiful. Indulgence. Another Persist. Oh, yeah. Let's just discard one of these duels. We don't really need them anymore. And try moving to combat. Send in the Channeler and the Archon. Archon triggers. Oh, yeah. Archon. Multiple Archon triggers. This deck could have Fable in it. Yeah, honestly. I know Dan said that earlier. Fable would be pretty sweet. Card's really good, obviously. Like, Fable might just be better than, like, the Scions are or the Kaitos, but they sacrifice discard a Beseiju and sacrifice a Persister. They block this thingy. And they are dead. They are dead. Fable's really good. Fable copying Archon is probably a little excessive, but Persist. How about Archon number 2? Is that good enough for you? How's that make you feel? How's that make you feel, huh? 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 Can I surveil, please? Yeah, Fable's great. Fable's so good. All right. Gonna put a counter on their thing. Sure. They should kill themselves. Endurance. Endurance is good. Endurance is a good card against us. All right, so we're going to bring in our 4 Voidwalkers, I think. And maybe our Needle. We're going to shade the Royal Scions a lot. I think we're going to board, take this Hacker out, too. This card seems kind of ang against them. They have a million blockers, so... Does Fable survive the ban list? In what format? It's pretty weak, too. I guess on Emissary, too, right? So, in Standard... Fable is in almost every deck, but it just, like, feels like a very fair card. So, you know, let's ship a Kaito, too. They're pretty blockery, so... I guess Kaito Voidwalker is kind of cool, but let's try this. So up here's Tourach, Terastodon. Don't think we want Terminate. Voidwalker and Needle both answer the Yawgmoth, so... Yeah, I mean, Growth Spiral is a little different, because Growth Spiral was enabling you to do, like, crazy stuff. And you were like... I think was Field of Dead still legal? I don't even know. That's all. That whole standard period's a blur. But, like, some card in the format's going to be the best card in the format. You know, it just is how it is. Like, so, like, if that card is Fable, is that a bad thing? I don't think so. All right, we're going to keep this. We have Bauble plus Fetch Land and double Voidwalker. It's not a very good hand in the sense that, like, in a vacuum it's good. But Voidwalker is quite good against them, so... And we also have a little Scry, too. Fable's cool. Fable's cool. Misty Rainforest. So they're on 6. We're on 7. Young Wheezy. Wheezy. Alright. So we are going to play Mishra's Bauble and look at our top card. Our hand could actually be anything. Mishra's Bauble on the stack. Need to be aware of Endurance post-board games too, so... Sucks as Endurance is also really good against the Dragon Rage Channeler, so it's a thing to watch out for. Look at our top card. It's a Watery Grave. I don't want that one. So we're going to play Delta, and we're just going to fetch Tapped Duel, I guess, right? Probably get Steam Vents. Nope, can't get Steam Vents. that would be not good. Get Steam Vents, says Jim. All right, so we'll get ourselves a Watery Grave or a Blood Crypt. Let's have islands, get Blood Crypt, so we're not going to pay any life. Then we'll play Bauble again and just target them. Let's see what's up. Their top card is Court of Calling again. So, say go. Draw 2. Blood Crypt, Bloodstained Mire. Not very good. Not very good. Was not the plan. I was drawing 2 lands there for sure. Overgrown Tomb, untapped. Geist. All right, so our Voidwalker makes this into a 1-1 and a 2-1, which is really Eager Cadet and Goblin Piker. All right, so I'll take the damage down to 16 all. Again, pretty awful draws there. Draw Insolent Neonate, sure. I do like Neonate a lot, but mostly for just playing Dredge. I like that card in Dredge. It's obviously cool because his menace can attack. It's kind of cute, but... So you go. This card's legal in Pioneer, right? Vampire. Vampire! I'm a vampire! Walk-in Voids. Ignoble Hierarch. Sure. They have Chord in their hand. Need to be aware of that. But second Voidwalker is pretty good. So... So both Voidwalkers should basically make it so they just can't... they can't really combo us, which is great. And then we just need to find, like, our own things to do, obviously. Not doing a very good job on that front right now, but... It's cool with the ninja. Sure, it's true. There are many 1-drops that are cool with ninjas, so... Insolent Neonate. Voidwalker in for 3. Voidwalker in for 3. And Voidwalker number 2. So I fetch a mountain here, I think. I don't need to be fancy. I do beat a mountain, right? I have a mountain. All right, cool. Cast Neonate. Obviously, discarding a land on Neonate does not feel particularly good, but it might need to be the case. End step. Chord for 0.
Waka waka.
You got a Dryad Arbor in there for the worst rampant growth of all time? Sure. You got me. There goes Quarter Calling. Getting Dryad Arbor. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Go on. What else you got for me? This Neonate. Look at this Neonate. Dryad Arbor's card layout is atrocious. Yeah, I mean, you know. So they're going to Exalt. I'm going to block with Neonate and just, like, loot. Our hand is just so freaking bad that I want to improve it. Block with Neonate. And also the Menace is not getting through this board anyway, so you discard a Blood Crypt here. Try and draw a spell. Kaito. Sweet. That's a good draw. 12 to 13. How insane is Double Masters? I don't know. It's cool. Not a big, ooh. They gonna Grist a little here? So Grist can sacrifice a creature to kill the Voidwalker. One of the Voidwalkers. That's a start for them, I guess. Does cut our clock in half, unfortunately, which is kind of sneaky, but, let's kill a Voidwalker, sacrificing the Dryad Arbor. And they have a push, too. They have a Thoughtseize. No, Kaito. Kaito, no. All right. That sucks, honestly. That was our only like card that actually did anything. So we can draw a spell here. It's a Thoughtseize. All right, I guess. Let's look at what their last card is. This has been a real low resource game. Both players' decks are not functioning. They're not functioning because we have a Voidwalker. We're not functioning because we've drawn all lands. But we'll attack and kill Grist. These are their voided cards. We can cast if we want to. Grist will now go in that pile too. I don't think we necessarily want to swap our Voidwalker for a Grist because having Voidwalker in play is obviously pretty important. But play this and say go. I'm probably gonna block and loot again. Honestly, we should need to draw some freaking spells here. So spell me, please. Sack Neonate. Discard Island. Spell, please. That's a spell. That's a spell. That's on right now. That's on. Currently have 5 different card types. They draw Twilight Mire. Sure. Untap and draw. Oh, wow. Oh, whew.
Bingo!
What a draw. What a draw. I like Kaito a lot as a card. Kaito's super fun. Super great design. Like phenomenal Planeswalker design. Just phenomenal. They go to 8. We're going to play Channeler, play Kaito, Surveil, draw. So play Channeler. And play Kaito. Surveil. Put a Archon in the graveyard. Pithing Needle. I'm going to bin that. Yawgmoth ain't doing... I guess if they draw Yawgmoth, they can kill my Voidwalker. Yeah, sure. That cuts it out off. I'll put that on top. Play Kaito. I totally agree. I really like that Kaito's a 3-mana card drawing Planeswalker, but only if you're attacking. And that's awesome because the baseline for a Planeswalker is like kill stuff, play this thing, sit behind it, and you can't do that with Kaito. At least without having attackers, you know. So I agree. Kaito's a great design. Phase it. Ooh, that's the coolest animation I've ever seen on Magic Online ever. Ever.
We have technology.
That was awesome. Wow. In 20 years of playing Magic Online, that's the first cool thing that's ever happened. All right, in for 3. We'll take 3 here. Woo. I think that looked almost better than the arena animation does for phasing. Wow. That was cool. I'm spoiled now. Birds of Paradise, sure. 7-8. Untap. And draw. Faces back in. Draw Ledger Shredder. Oh, what a draw. Alright, so we're going to attack first, then draw, then Shredder, then Needle, because I want to be able to loot possibly, so... We're going to Needle Yawgmoth, not Grist. I guess they're an each. I guess they're going to, like... We'll see if they block or not. If they block, we'll Needle Yawgmoth. If they don't, we'll Needle Grist. We'll see. We'll see. The coolest thing is using your avatar instead of draft table. Yep. Me and my Royal Assassin with his foot up on the table. It's great. Alright, so we'll draw off Kaito. Draw Bloodstained Mire. Alright, so play Shredder. Play Needle. And what do we name? What do we name? We get some surveilling to do first. So Thoughtseize in the bin. Shredder, Surveil. Not Surveil. Connive. Draw Persist. Cool. And then Needle is going to name... Is it Grist or is it Yawgmoth? Yawgmoth's not even that good of a draw. Because they can, like, sacrifice 2 things to kill the Voidwalker, but then they're kind of, like, at 3 and just dead. I think it's Grist. I don't think it matters, honestly, but... Grist the Hunger Tide. We could name You're Already Dead if we really wanted to be, like, frisky. I don't think it actually matters. They play Grist here. They sacrifice a thing. We still have multiple lethal attackers. So it probably doesn't matter either way. But... So, might have missed the meme name there, unfortunately, but... 7-5. Here comes Geist for 3. We'll take it. No blocks. Might persist back a Voidwalker here. We'll see if we don't have anything else to cast. You are already dead. It's a good card name. It's a good name. All right, we draw. Oh, really? Oh, really? They drew this. If they drew Endurance, which is probably their best possible draw, this will fish it out, I guess. So, let's see if that's the case. Because Endurance would have also blocked the Channeler too, so I guess it has to attack either way, but oh my god, they drew Endurance. You son of a bitch. Alright, Sure. I guess it's funny because the problem is if we attack first, then Kaito can't discard. So it's a bit of a weird, like, you know. So now we're just going to attack with the Voidwalker and kill them next turn. We have 2 blockers. I guess if they draw... No, it doesn't. I don't think Ice doesn't kill us. This is fine. Whatever, this is fine. So we'll attack. Attack for 3. Put them at 2. I don't think they have any outs. We can chump block with Channeler. Like, another Geist is just, like, a small attacker. Blood Artist. Alright. This is getting a little more tenuous. Oh, never mind. We have Voidwalker in play. So Voidwalker, because Voidwalker's in play, things don't die. They don't go to the graveyard. So this doesn't do anything. So we'll block here, and we'll block here just in case. Oh, yeah, we block there anyway. So things die, and why did Blood Artist trigger once? My creature died. Yep, got it. Yep, okay, right. My creature actually died. Sure, we're good. All right, so they're at 3, and they're dead. So, yep. Voidwalker will finish the job. Right. Only opponent stuff. It's not rest in peace. All right, sweet. So, 1-0. We'll take it. Round 2, fight. On the play. Man, we have 1 land. We can obviously keep this with double Bauble, but a mulligan. Mulligan to kind of a stinker, but we'll keep. Faithless Looting might be a little stronger than Neonate. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. Discard Watery Grave. Do I list the decks I'm playing or taking requests? I always tweet the decks I'm playing on Twitter, since that's where you tweet things. And as far as requests, at some point, in the distant future, I'll reopen Your Deck Live, which is like a deck donation show. But that's like, you know, it's on the list, and the list is very, very, very long. So, did I see CGB's land control deck? I saw him play that for like a minute, but Goblin Guide. Top card is Moon Circuit Hacker. That's pretty fun. All right. We can like Island Hacker here. Spirits is up. It shouldn't be. Refresh your extension. It shouldn't. It should be up. The right deck should be up. All right. We'll see. Let's get Island here. I don't have a lot of removal in our deck, honestly. Just have Archon. Just gotta find this Archon fast. Just gotta find Archon ASAP. Ninja, rap. All right, draw a card. Darkslick Shores. Okay. We just play Channeler again, right? Yeah, I think so. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Land, Eidolon, or Searing Blaze? Oh no, not Searing Blaze. Oh no. Turn 1 Goblin, turn 2 Searing Blaze. That's a blast from the past. Alright. Archon. Nope. The good news is here that like we actually loot off the hacker, which is super sweet. So let's tack. We are a ways away from Archon though, obviously. Ledger Shredder's great. That's great. We're going to discard Steam Vents, just go Shredder plus Neonate. Yeah, that's great. Love to see that. Shredder. Neonate, Shred. Persist, we'll keep that one. Let's grab Bauble or Indulgence. Probably Bauble. Yeah, we can go deeper with our Indulgence. So, say go. Got a blocker for Goblin Guide now. We're 12, but if we just resolve Persist on Archon, that should be enough. That should be enough. This card's kind of sweet. And it loots also. This isn't a cube card, is it? It's a pretty sweet card. Pretty sweet card. Let's stand up. Stand up for a little bit. Oh, we're up. We're up. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up. Beginning combat. They're going to come in. Goblin Guide top card is a Dragon Rage channel. I mean, we're blocking. Like, I guess they're going to, like, if they have Searing Blaze here for Shredder, it kind of sucks. But realistically, like, we're probably not double spelling for Shredder anyway. So Searing Blaze is the absolute worst case scenario. It's still not that bad. And if they use an actual burn spell on this, it'd be, oh, this is phenomenal for us. So we traded Shredder for a Bolt and a Goblin Guide. That's great. That's great. We're gonna get the shirt. You want to work out my shirt? Skullcrack? Main phase? You're insane. All right, we got lots of looks, folks. Channeler's not it. Attack of both. Call us a barrel at shop. I'll talk about that in a second. Try to beat this burn player. Loot. Thoughtseize. Don't want that one. Now the question is, do I want to like start going really aggressive here and like stack my Neonate and stuff like that? Or do I want to just play Channeler and End Step Indulgence and just like hope we don't die next turn? We're pretty unlikely to die next turn. Like they obviously if they have like Spike, we're dead. But they have 2 cards in hand. We're at 9. So they have 3 cheap burn spells in a row. We're just gonna play the Darcy and just say go. So play Darcy, say go, End Step Indulgence, Surveil. And we have like 5 or 6 looks at Archon. So if we die, we die. You know, what are we gonna do? That's one. Oh, thank God. Whew. You had me there, opponent. You had me there. I thought we were dead. Another advantage? Sure. All right. Indulgence. Surveil. Mountain. Graveyard. Resolves. Draw Kaito land. I don't really want to cast Kaito. I'm not going to lie. We're going to discard the Kaito. Untap. Draw.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my God!
Alright, attack with everything. Loot. This card's actually, it's funny, when I saw the deck list, I was like, this card blows. But Moonstalker Dagger's been kind of nice, honestly. Get back Archon, do the thing. They're like already at 5, so like they're just like going to 2 here. Woo! There it is. Sweet. Sweet. What's up, Mohawk dude? Excited to get your shirts. You got to use your code. Sweet. Yeah. Call us apparel at shop. Promo code Jim. You can't see me. Here I am. I gotta fix my overlays. Call us apparel at shop. Promo code Jim. 10% off your order. Best Magic shirts. Not close. Super comfortable. Super soft. Great designs. There's like 50 designs now. They're all so much fun. Go check it out. Call us apparel at shop. Again, promo code Jim. 10% off your order. Call us apparel dot shop. MTG Jam. It's Splinter Twin to see or Pester Star. It's the Splinter Twins. Pestermite, Deceiver Exarch. Look at this. Look at this. Go.
In the search for the ultimate weapon, knowledge is power.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
What are they playing? Burn? Alright, so what do we want to do here? Cut the Royal Scions, we should do it every time. I guess you got Thoughtseize. Like, Terminate's like kind of loose, honestly, but wrong lever. We want Spell Pierce against them? Is Spell Pierce a possible option? Kaito's pretty bad too, honestly. I think I like Spell Pierce. And then Serra's Emissary is weird because they have like instants and sorceries and creatures, so yeah, I think this is fine. I really don't love that the maybe we bring Terastodon also, actually. Just like a big idiot. Because like I want to increase our density of ability to combo, and this is you can just kill 2 of their lands and like win the game that way. So like Terastodon, kill your 2 lands, kill my land, and now we're odd parity on board. You have no lands in play. It's pretty good. Kaito's pretty bad. Especially the draw too. So this is fine. I think I like this. Professional streamer. That's me. Not quite John 316 here. Hacker, Terminate, Indulgence, Bauble. Ugh. We do have 2 fast lands, which is pretty nice, obviously, as far as not taking damage goes. Opponent mulligans to 6. We can't keep this hand, though. We could, like, I guess we could Bauble, Scry, Look. And then we could Terminate their first play. They mulliganed. Can we keep this hand, folks? What do you think? Keep mulligan in chat. What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. It's all right. It's got some looks. It's got like the two fast lands are a big draw. Also, honestly, like not taking any damage. We're taking one damage from our lands here, and never need to play a land again. I'm gonna keep. If they didn't mulligan, maybe I keep. Mulligans are for cowards. Never mulligan. Flicky Bean says, "Hey Jim, just came to show some love. Been really ill this week, and Bronze Mythic is keeping me happy. Thanks for everything." Aww. You stay safe out there, my friend. All right, that's great. Happy to hear. I appreciate it. Happy to hear you like the show. Not that you're sick, 'cause that would be mean. But you're great. All right, no one drop is everything we ever wanted. We are Spell Pierce. That's actually not bad. It does make our Bauble a little awkward. No, it doesn't. Actually, I'm sorry. No, it doesn't. We Bauble, look at herself. We have a Bauble on top. All right. Sure. I don't think I want to draw another Bauble. I also want to fetch Island, though. So, and now I can scry again next turn. Sure. I'll play Shores as I go. So there you go. Spell Pierce is going to be pretty itchy. We're going to have a pretty itchy trigger finger on a Spell Pierce here. So, they probably have Eidolon. Typically, if they don't have Goblin Guide or Swiss Spear, they usually have Eidolon. Alright, so we get to just terminate this and play Mishra's Bauble, I guess. Sure. Alright. Draw Shredder. It's a good Bauble. It's a good Bauble and Spell Pierce next turn, actually. So we'll play land and say go. We'll terminate Eidolon. And then next turn is Shredder, Bauble, Connive, Spell Pierce up, go. Alright. Terminated. Just don't play another Eidolon, I guess. Eidolon's real bad. If they have a second Eidolon here, we're screwed. But all right, they're gonna play a Boros Charm in response. Doesn't make any sense. Are they gonna keep it alive with Boros Charm? No, that can't be right. You're crazy. Maybe it's right. I don't know. They are. They're gonna keep it alive. Wow. All right. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. And they're gonna play a Skewer the Critics. They're at 14. We're at 13. We draw Persist. All right. That's half the way there. So we're gonna have to just play some spells here, honestly. Play Shredder. Take 2. Play Bauble. Take 2. Connive. Did not draw a hit there. Discard Bloodstained Mire. And Bauble, I guess ourself. Our top card is Polluted Delta. Alright. I'm going to crack this for Island. We're at 8. Looking to go to 6 on the first spell we cast. Oh, I screwed up. I should discard a spell, obviously. Made it as 2/4. That's a mistake. I screwed up. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. They have 2 cards in hand. We're probably just screwed this game, but draw Channeler. I guess we should draw an Archon, right? I screwed the Delta too. Oh, yeah, I screwed up big time. So now I have 4 mana to go Indulgence into Persist. I screwed up big time. Folks. My bad. All right. We draw. They're going to upkeep Boros Charm us. No. Crack the fetch, sure. Upkeep Skullcrack. All right. Go to 5. Trigger our Shredder. Oh, God. Oh, man. If we drew an Archon there, it would have been so sweet. All right. We're going to discard. We're at 0. We Spell Pierce doesn't go to 3. We can cast one more spell. We get Hacker. Hacker is like a possible out. Let's discard the extra Persist, I guess. All right. So we're going to Spell Pierce this and go to 3. And this thing has to target when you cast it, so you can't play it and then connive an Archon to the graveyard. Damn it! No! No, not like this. Why are you like this? Come on. Ugh. Is there any way here? If only Persist didn't target, then we could just cast it, loot it away. Like if it was like Exhume, that would work. We can't cast 2 spells because of the freaking Eidolon. No. They have 0 cards. I guess. What can we do? Like, we're at 3. We can only cast 1 spell. Is there a way to get... I guess Darcy's a 3/3, right? So we can try and kill them. So they go to... I guess that works. So we attack them to 6, play Darcy, go to 1. They can't attack. They brick. We attack. But then they can still just attack. We're probably just dead. If I ninjutsu, I like actually draw the card. I can't discard. So because Hacker's coming into play this turn, you actually draw. You don't discard. So, the upside of his cards is currently a downside. Yeah, it's just play Channeler attack, and I guess just like say, I mean, we're super dead here, but discard my Archon, draw. In for 3. They go to... I guess actually this is good, because if they have to brick twice because they have a canyon also. But they go to 5. If they brick, we untap, attack for 3. They go to 2. We can't cast spell, and we win next turn. So we need 2 bricks in a row here. All right, that's one. That's one brick in a row.
Small chance of success. What are we waiting for?
All right. I'm sorry. 3 bricks in a row. Although now half their deck's not out anymore. So no! No! Swift Spear. That's an out. All right. Game 3 got me. I can't believe we actually had a chance that game. That's pretty sweet. All right, you got me. You got me. You got me. Yes, unfortunately, if Persist was worded like Exhume, where it said return a creature, not target creature, we could cast it, connive triggers, discard the Archon, it resolves, bring it back, but it requires a target. So, yeah, so they were dead there if they bricked, unfortunately, but they did not brick. So, all right, game 3 on the play. This is fine. This is fine. I'm feeling good here. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, Boros saving the Eidolon was right, I guess. And it worked out. It worked out. All right, this hand's terrible. We're going to bog in this hand. I don't care how good. This hand also has Blackcleave Cliffs and Shores and Indulgence, but this hand's awful. Just, we could do a lot better. So, we're on the play, too. So, all right. Mulligan into double Bauble Terminate Shredder. Ninja Dave resub, thanks so much. So this is like bottom hacker, turn 1, Bauble, Crypt. We do have Terminate for Goblin Guide or Eidolon. They kept 7. I think this is a keep. I think. What's up, Thanos? I'll answer your question in a second. Like, obviously we have insane 5-card hands. Our hand's just like, you know, land, Neonate, Persist, Archon, or whatever, but I think this hand is good enough. I'm going to keep this. Could be anything, could even be a boat, yada, yada, yada. So, let's play Bauble. I guess there's no point targeting ourselves, right? Because we'll just target them and then target them again on their turn. Yeah, sure. So, play this. I guess, no, I'm wrong. I screwed up. I should have Baubled myself, see if I was drawing a blue land or not, and if I am, then hold the Bauble. If not, then play the Bauble. Because if my first draw is a blue land, it has to be exactly a blue land, obviously. But if it is, then I want to hold it for Shredder. And like knowing they're like 2 of their cards rather than 1 of their cards is not worth that downside. So if our top card's a blue land here, we get punished. Their top card is an Eidolon. So top card's Eidolon. So they draw Eidolon. Oh my god, it's so big. Draw Eidolon, we draw Steam Vents. Damn it. Alright. Sure. And then they suspend a Rift Bolt. Sure. Let's bottle them again. Their next top card is Goblin Guide. We draw another blue land, and then another land. Another land. So, we can leave up Terminate. Or we can just cast Shredder. Thanks. What's up, Downright? Thanks for resub. All right, that sucked. That's pretty bad for us. Definitely, we definitely got punished pretty hard there. I also want blue for Shredder. I kind of need double blue here, actually. I don't want to shock, obviously. All right. I think we probably just Steam Vents, play Shredder. Worst case is Searing Blaze. They could also like Rift Bolt it, honestly, if they're like feeling frisky. Which would be kind of bad for us, honestly. If I just play Steam Vents though and say go, because I want to, if I am going to play Shredder on turn 3, I want to also have Spell Pierce up. This makes our land so awkward. Just so awkward. Yeah, if I play Shredder, they're just going to Rift Bolt it and play Eidolon probably, so. I'm sorry, I need to think for a second. Don't want to Spell Pierce the Rift Bolt. The answer is probably no. It's maybe, honestly. If we play Cliffs and Terminate, then our mana is just screwed for the next 2 turns. So we basically need to decide if we want to Spell Pierce this or not. and then how we're going to play out our next few turns. Because they're almost sure just playing Eidolon. Ugh, I'm sorry, folks. This is a hard turn. Shredder, Terminate. So I can get Island. I can't Terminate. Ugh. If only that second Bauble. I know. I screwed up, all right? I get it. I get it. A lot of Magic is trying to figure out what to do after you make a mistake, all right? Steam Vents go. I think it just Steam Vents untap go. It just feels awful, but this feels really, really bad, but we'll do it. Pass turn, say go. All right. So here's Riftbolt. Not going to spell pierce it. They play land. They're gonna cast Goblin Guide. All right. So they're gonna hold their Eidolon. They have double Goblin. No, they can't have double 1-drop here because they would have played the 1-drop on turn 1. So Lava Spike. Am I interested in spell piercing this? I don't think so. Am I gonna terminate the Goblin Guide? I don't want to. We can block it next turn. I don't think I am. I might just spell pierce this actually. I'm gonna trade. I'm just gonna trade up. Next turn, Shredder. And then we can Shredder blocks Goblin Guide. Top card is another Shredder. Yikes. Alright, so Shredder. So awkward. So they play Eidolon, now I can kill it with Terminate, but I can't like Shredder first because obviously I'll take much damage, so what? White? Are they playing Core Sanctifier? Our top card is Tainted Indulgence. I'm going to block, so wow. They have Sanctifier and Beck in their deck, which basically ruins everything. So we can't kill this, and we can't reanimate now anymore either. Just devastating. Just devastating. All right, now these Shredders are going to do some work. So it's all Shredder time now. So play land, get Island, cast Shredder, and just do the thing, I guess. Cast as many spells as possible before this Eidolon comes down. We're shredding. Kaito or Terminate. I mean, I think we got to keep Terminate. Dragon Rage Channeler or Terminate. We have Artifact, Instant, Land. I think we keep Terminate. Draw 2. Discard Terastodon. Ah, Terastodon is actually a card we can reanimate. Okay. That's a card. That's a card. And now, do we want to attack or leap back? Let me just attack, honestly, because they're not going to attack with the Sanctifier into the Shredder, so let's attack. Next turn we have Channel or Terminate. Not necessarily in that order, so we can't reanimate the Terastodon. Why not? Looks good to me. They play third land and attack. Our top card is Shredder again. I'm going to block. I think our attack's right, honestly. We got a 10. They play Eidolon. No. They hard cast Skewer targeting me. And then play. I'm sorry, not hard cast, never mind. Alright, so we connive twice. Our spell casting is very limited now, obviously, because we're so low. But I think this Shredder's one too many. We're going to give her 6 in the air next turn. Channeler's a 3/3. We terminate Channeler, we go to 5. We got a chance here. Discard Shredder. I really want to discard a spell if we can. I guess I don't need to because they're at 11, so... Alright. Yeah, so I want to go Terminate into Channeler next turn. Sure. So discard this thing. Here's Rebel. Eidolon, I mean. Untap. And we drew Persist. Okay. So, now I get to Persist and kill 2 of their lands, which is actually awesome. So we're going to kill black, red. We're going to Terminate the Eidolon. Go to 5, which is not bad. And then we're going to Persist back Terastodon, the nasty Terasti. We're going to kill Sacred Foundry, and then I'm not sure. So Terastodon, connive twice. Discarding Channeler. What are they at? They're at 11. If I kill all 3 of their lands, they can Land Bolt kill me. If I attack, I kill 2 of their lands. I don't think they have any outs. They can go land. I guess 5 is pretty safe, honestly. Yeah, let's do this. Discard this. Return Nasty Terasti. Now we got to kill at least these 2, for sure. They have 2 cards in hand, and they have 1 mana. We attack them with a 4/6. Lead back our own blockers. Kill all 3 of their lands. They have 4 attackers to my 3 block. Yeah, we gotta. Want to kill all 3 lands and attack for lethal? What? They don't have haste. We don't kill the card draw line because they're dead next turn. They can't activate this and do anything else too. So, kill our own land. Use the ability. Now it is 3/3 blockers. Attack for 4 in the air and kill them next turn. So I don't think there's a card that kills us here. Why would he kill 3 of our own lands? We just do all the burn spells. Don't do it! No! Come on! Really? So they had a bolt in their hand, and they had 2 bolts. They drew a land, or vice versa. God, unbelievable. If I had killed all 3 of their lands and left back the Shredder doesn't do it. Yeah, I guess we were just screwed either way. That sucks. What a brutal ending. Oh, man. Oh. They had to have 2 1-mana burn spells and draw a land, or vice versa. Ah. Gross. All right, they got us. Let's go. Round 3. Channeler, Thoughtseize, Bauble, Indulgence, Shredder. The old Mountain Indulgence. Ugh. I like this. We're going to keep. Just a question of, how do we play this hand out? It's probably turn 1 Channeler, Bauble. But do we fetch? And then if we do fetch, we can't Watery Grave. It's always Mountain, I guess. We're just going to, have to be off a turn on Indulgence. We can always, discard the Shredder also, so. Or we can hold the Bauble for the Shredder, too. To have turn 2 Shredder with Bauble. Then we're not casting Thoughtseize for a long time, though. Alright, let's play Channeler and just say go. With the intent to go turn 2 Shredder Bauble. And we'll see what they do, and if I need to play Thoughtseize, I'll do that instead. Alright, so our Channeler's dead. Unholy Heat. We draw Delta. Is there merit to just getting an island here? I just gotta swamp off this because we're already gonna be yeah. I'm gonna get island. Let's get all our basics. Not taking any damage here. We don't really need a duel in particular. I mean, obviously it makes the mountain's already making things awkward anyway. So whatever. Here's Shredder. Here's Bauble. Trigger Shredder. Connive ourselves a swamp. So I fetch that anyway. All right. Well, now I really want to discard a spell here to make Shredder into a 4 toughness creature, but I don't want to discard either one of these spells. I don't think. So I think we're just discarding a land, which feels kind of bad, but Because, like, if they're probably playing Murktide, I would think. And you want Thoughtseize for the Murktide or a Counterspell, and then Indulgence just, like, fixes our hand. Well, we can't Indulgence and Thoughtseize next turn, because, like, we had Mountain on turn 1, but I'm going to discard a land. If they bolt my Shredder here, it sucks. But... And we're going to upkeep the Bauble activation. Sig up. Upkeep, Bauble, yeah. So they are playing like Shadow with Thoughtseize. We don't lose the card. Top card is Island. Top card is Island. Did they F6 their turn? Oh, brutal. So brutal. They F6 their turn. They drew Island, but they F6'd, and they missed their entire turn. All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. You know, they have Bolt though, so good news, bad news, I guess. They have the Bolt. They kill our thing. We draw Indulgence. Draw Bloodstained Mire. Not much reason to Thoughtseize them right now. I don't think. We just time walk them. Let's play Swamp. We can cast Indulgence. So go. Nice lands, Jim. Look at these lands. Look at this friggin' ugly thing. All right, so end step Indulgence. Just draw exactly Archon Persist. Not quite. It's pretty bad, honestly. We're gonna because we're out of basics also. All right, discard the Cliffs. We can Thoughtseize Hacker here. It's like hardcast Hacker. And Neonate? Sure. I guess we're just playing all it. If we play Neonate, I guess we could Ninja the Hacker. Then they probably just kill it, though. Let's just cast Thoughtseize first. We'll just start there, right? Let's just start cast Thoughtseize and see what's up. And get a better idea what's going on. They might counterspell it. But... Alright, they're going to counterspell. Sure. So, we could play Neonate and try and Ninja the Hacker and, like, hold this land for Indulgence. But then we Hacker, and then they just, like, kill it, and then we just lose it anyway. Or we can just cast Hacker and Neonate. And then Indulgence is not necessarily great because we don't have any more lands, but I think it's fine. Yeah, we're going to do that. So play Mire. Let's get a Blood Crypt. We'll Shock. Cast the Hacker. Cast Neonate. Just say go. So I can just get something going here. It does think that we are 2 full cards away from being able to do our stuff. Well, that's a bad beat. All right. Shredder completely halts the Hacker plan, and now I feel really dumb for casting this because Neonate could have gotten it through with Menace. All right, maybe that was wrong. They play Island. Yeah, Max punished. Draw Thoughtseize. Also have Tainted Indulgence. Also. I don't particularly want to cast 2 spells with them Shred. So, I guess we're going to Thoughtseize and Indulgence on their turn, probably. Let's cast Thoughtseize. Their hand is Consider, Shredder, Murktide. Alright, well, I guess Murktide it is. So their hand is Shredder, Consider. We are going to attack number 1 with our menacing Insolent Neonate. And I guess just say go. Not ideal. Not quite. In for 1. Good try, though. And then, ideally, it's kind of cool here, because, like, the downside with Indulgence is, if we draw 2 cards we want, but the 2 cards we want the most are Persist and Archon, and we want to discard one of those. So, alright, so they're going to Shredder, and then Consider. And they can connive and do their stuff, whatever. Card's great. Discard a Spell Pierce. Shredder's great. Yeah, very good card. Super awesome card. Super fun card, too. Discard Counterspell and Spell Pierce. Wow. So they have Shredder in hand and the cards they just drew. And they're just going to say go. Wow. Super conservative. We draw Persist. All right, that's a start, I guess. How about an Archon right here, right now? Archon of Cruelty off the top. Close. Close. All right, we Thoughtseize them again. Jeez. All right. Take a look. This time their hand is... Spell Pierce, consider Shredder. So we take the Shredder. We can play through Spell Pierce, so... Considers whatever, all right? And then we'll just say go. Just say go. We open a Shredder at the pre-release. Mishra's Bauble. That's 2 easy spells. All right, so Bauble. Looking at me. They consider. Pump it all up. Good name, too. Shredder really does just shred through your deck. They discard Spell Pierce, Archmage's Charm. And then they draw the card, but consider that they don't bin it. So they have another counterspell now. This sucks. Attack for 3. Oh, they're stacking with everything. Okay, sure. 2 cards in hand. They're both fresh. Definitely have counterspell. 100%. Channeler. Alright. We are dead on board, so we get to loot with our Moon Circuit hacker and draw a... This card's freaking awful. I know everyone loves this card. It's so bad. Alright, we're dead. Alright. I guess, like, in theory, we can cast Channeler and try and block for a turn, but... There's a lot of cards that a thing. No, you don't counter that. Are you insane? Wow. I guess I only have 1 card left. What else can we have? But sure. Alright, you got me. You got me. Is Shredder too good? No. Come on. Let's take it easy. Let's take it easy, folks, alright? It's a cool creature. So, we're going to bring in our own Spell Pierces. I think that's it. Cut the Royal Scions. We like Kaito, honestly, but it's a little hard to resolve. So it's like kind of awkward in that respect. Loot with Neonate before attacks. Sure. I mean, it was just very obviously a counterspell there, but you're right, I guess, sure. And the off chance they don't for some reason. Like, why else would they consider in top, you know? Yeah, it's got to be like at least 1 Kaito. And then, I don't know what else it is, though, honestly. We kind of want all of our cheap stuff. We kind of want the instant speed stuff. We want the hackers, we want the shredders, we want the Thoughtseizes, we want the Baubles. We're on the play. It's Kaito, I think. 2 Kaitos is fine. 2 Kaitos is fine. Alright, on the play. I feel like we haven't actually had a good hand yet. Of like, just like, oh, we should have turn 2 Archon. This is cool. Like, kind of stinks. Terminate? I don't think it's worth terminating. We'll just do our thing, I think. Man, we stink. We stink. Alright. I mean, this hand's an Archon away. Maybe I'll get a 6 also. I mean, we gotta keep this. We'll keep Bauble ourselves. If we want the card, we'll just hold off on the Delta. If not, we'll Spell Pierce. I mean, we'll Thoughtseize or Neonate. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Keep this, dump Spell Pierce. Can't go to 5 here. We have a lot of what we need. So. Opponent's considering going to 5. They keep 6, though. So, Bauble. Look at our top card. Top card is a Shredder. Alright, so we don't want that. So, I guess we just cast Neonate instead of Thoughtseize. Try and get mega lucky. So, get Blood Crypt. Shock. Neonate, go. Draw off Bauble. Archon. I guess we need land too now, but it's a channeler. Sure. Spire Bloof Canal, go. Alright. Untap and draw a Polluted Delta. It's not bad. It's not bad. Attack for 1. I guess we're Channeler Thoughtseize. Yeah. Channeler. I should have fetched first. They could have killed it in response there. Should have been kind of bad for us. Watery Grave. Shock. Thoughtseize. Trigger. Surveil.
Bingo!
It is a little face up now, obviously, but that's also Delirium, too. Their hand is Consider, Iteration, Shredder, Murktide. We take Consider here because we literally just need to have nothing happen until next turn. And I don't care if I cast Shredder. I don't care if I cast Iteration, and they can't cast Murktide. Just take Consider. It's weird, but contextually it makes a lot of sense. And now we say go. And now we have Persist, and we also have a shot drawing a land for Spell Pierce too. In before Hearse, that would suck. Shredder, Misty Shredder, and then I'll say a Force Negation. We're good to go here. Untap and draw a land. Perfect. Persist, yeah. Well, I said we didn't have a good hand. This is a good hand. We found the good hand. Bennett persisted. This keeps Delirium. So Archon, yeah, I can't fathom they can win this game from this point. So they're gonna keep playing though. Wow. So like a control magic or something. All right, cool. That was obviously I feel like that was our first actual like good hand. We produced like a turn 3 Archon, which is pretty sweet. So again, I don't think I want Terminates. I don't want to fight that fight. I don't think. The only card I actively want to terminate is Murktide, and if they get that far in the game, like, whatever. Like, what are we cutting for Terminate, you know? So, this is fun. Keep this. Where's the Shadow? What do you mean? I don't know. In Corey Baumeister's hands? I don't know. Shadow. Where are they? Archon of freaking Cruelty. Archon of freaking Cruelty. Good card. How does Spirits do? Not so great. It just seems pretty underpowered. Basically what you'd expect, honestly. Basically what you'd expect. It did 5-0 League, but basically. Why red? Why not blue-black? I mean, obviously Channeler and Channeler's pretty good. But I kind of agree. I think that could be straight blue-black in theory. Channeler is obviously very, very good. But
Wow.
hello? Opponent. Player draw, my friend. Oh, fetch shock, Thoughtseize, sure. Yeah, Spirits just wasn't. I think the thing is we played Spirits and our opponents were just like Fury. You know, Fury's pretty good. Ren and 6 couldn't cast. They played turn 2 Ren and 6. Couldn't cast her. Oh. Well, you wanted the good hand. Here it is. Priest of Fellrights. Just not a very good card. It's not a very good card. Mr. Bravado, resub, thanks so much. Mishra's Bauble, sure. I mean, they could obviously have turn 2 counterspell or expel pierce or something like that, but ideally they cast Shredder on turn 2. Don't play Ragavan, please. You bastard. No, okay, so we get to go. We draw Thoughtseize. So obviously we can Thoughtseize at some point. And we don't have to persist on turn 2, obviously. So let's play Neonate and say go and see what they do. Unmarked Grave isn't very good, I don't think. It's too narrow and all in. It doesn't curve well with the persist. It just isn't a good way to build the deck, I don't think. I think you want to be more creature-y to force the action. And then also be able to combo too. Just classic combo aggro. Yeah, that's game. Alright, well, they played Shredder. Unless they got Force Negation, they are dead. So, here we go. Turn 2. Don't persist back my my Neonate by accident here. You got a Force? Nope. These decks don't play Force, right? And I can't imagine they can come back from here. And now we can Moon Circuit Hacker and Ninja back to our hand. Do it again. Boom! They Brazen Bar? Miss point damage. Oh, I didn't attack first. You're right. You're right. I was so excited. Whoa, they have Delirium? They have Delirium. Okay. All right. We got a game. We got a game here. I missed the point. Will it matter? We'll find out. Dragon Rage Channeler? Okay. We're going to Thoughtseize. All right, it's Iteration Land. All right. They have one Misty Rainforest in their hand. Do I cast Hacker? Or do I just play Channeler and try and draw off it? I'm going to play Channeler. Play Channeler and play this Watery Grave tapped. We missed that point. It could matter. It could matter. Unholy Heat. That's part of what makes Archon so good, though, is that, like, even if they deal with it immediately, the amount of advantage you get off of it's insane. So they're going to dash Ragavan? Sure. How much? Are we trading here? They have to draw a card off of our deck. Like, how good could that card be? It could be pretty good, I guess. I'm going to block. Sure. We got to block here. We'll just cast Hacker next turn. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So, they have 0 cards in hand, 4 lands in play. I missed Surveil, too. What, Thoughtseize before Channeler? Didn't I want to, like, see what they had first, though? I think that was fine. Channeler, another Channeler, sure. Yeah, we'll just play Channeler and cast the Hacker at this point. Whatever. Our hand's so bad that, like, we want to loot cards anyway, so. Like Cliffs, I go. We have, if it's funny, if they kill the Hacker, we get Delirium, which is pretty sweet, so. Draw Spell Pierce. That's probably not going to be very good, but. Mage Reset, thanks so much. Attack with both. Yo, damn, we should golf next week. We should golf. All right, Lutskis. Jeez. All right. Are we actually not? Did I screw up? Creature, sorcery. No, we don't have Limit Delirium. Like, I'm at 21. They draw like Murktide. That's their best draw by far, probably. It's not really damage, for sure. And then I can just hold cards in my hand. I don't see a reason to play more cards, honestly. So should keep things in our hand to loot away. Don't really need 5 mana for anything, so. Steam Vents. They play Island. They have 1 card in hand. Draw Tainted Indulgence. What's up, Matthew? How's it going, my friend? Fan for years. Awesome. Aww. Love my YouTube folks. We're going to indulge here first. Try and set Delirium, I guess. I'll play the Island now because I have Spell Pierce, so. Indulgence. Sweet. Surveil. Channeler. We want to draw this. I already have creatures in the graveyard for Delirium, so. Indulgence, draw 2. Shredder, Channeler. That's so awkward because, like, we've already cast our first spell, so we can't shred, but discard this. What's attack? See what's up. What is this? What is this? Ugh. That's gross. That's gross. Alright. Sorry, Moon Circuit Hacker. It's been fun. It's been fun. Alright, so now they're gonna trade. They're not gonna. Wow, that's pretty interesting, honestly. That they would want to trade and not keep their thing alive. Alright. So we trade. I loot another channeler. Alright, just channel it up. I'll just go. Forget the stupid Shredder. And that's why I think Shredder's a fun design. Same thing with Fable the Mirror Breaker, where both Shredder and Fable are really, really good cards, but at the same time, there are very often points where you just don't want them. It's not like they're better than everything else all the time. So, alright, sweet. Yeah, they're just dead. We win. I'll take it. Alright, let's go. Round 5. Any cards in Modern I would ban. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of cards in Modern I don't like. I don't know about banning any of them. We're going to keep this. We have the Archon and the Persist, so I can't not keep this. Do I think Putrid Imp would be too good in Modern? No, not at all. That's a card I would love. That kind of card I would love to see in a Modern Horizon set. All right, so we draw, and we got a Bauble. We got a Channeler. That's great. Actually, that's a great draw. So they play Scalding Tarn and they're playing Kahira. What's the Kahira? What's Kahira? Just like control deck, I guess. Shock, Channeler. Turn 1 Thoughtseize yourself. You can do that. That is true. Bado resub. Thanks so much. Surveil. Neonate. I guess that's it, right? That's a way to do it. And then we'll let them crack their fetch. And then we'll look at the top card. It's a Triome. Oh, this is the 4-color deck. Duh, yeah. Obviously, they're not. Yeah, sure. All right, so it's 4-color elementals or whatever. They have top cards, Prismatic Ending. Sure. We say go. We're setting up for a turn 3 Archon. And we can do it all at once, so we can conceal it, and we just look like a Shadow deck right now. So, right now they probably just think we're playing Shadow. So we can kind of try and keep that illusion up for a turn, let them tap out for whatever, and then just go Neonate Persist immediately all at once. They tap out for like a Ren and 6 or a Teferi or whatever. A Risen Reef. Artifact and land. Fire, Ice. Okay. We know they drew Prismatic Ending. That was actually a great draw. Shredder, perfect. So make them. They might just Prismatic Enemy Shredders. So they can be blue-white control. That is true. They could be blue-white control. All right. So Shredder. So you go. This is great, and this is kind of like what I think the goal is. Where you want to be this like creature-y deck, make them deal with your creatures, and then just be like, oops, Persistia, gotcha, you know? 2 mana for a, yep, this is perfect. So no Force Negation and we're good to go. Prismatic Ending. Obviously Solitude's fine because we'll still get a bunch of value off of it, so. Another Archon of Cruelty, sure. Just fetch. I think Swamp is fine. Neonate. Ah, sneaky. Tricksy. False. Another Archon. That's a lot of Archons, but don't Force Negation me. Oh, it resolved.
Bingo!
Alright.
So once again, they discard, we draw, life gain. If they can kill this immediately, we still have a bunch of stuff to do, so. A lot of value. They discarded a Days Undoing. Wow.
We have technology.
So probably a Narset deck, I would only assume. Days Undoing Narset. No Force, no Spell Pierce. Yeah, if they Solitude, like, they just lose 2 more cards in their hand, so. Worst case here is Teferi, probably. White. They're putting Kahira in their hand. Oh, they have Solitude. Okay, sure. All right. That's fine. So this is Solitude without losing a card, but it's still a pretty good exchange for us. So. All right. So 24 to 15. They have 2 cards. We have 5, although 2 of them are not so great. We draw Moon Circuit Hacker. So we're obviously casting Kaito. It's the question is, what are we doing with Kaito? We make the token. We can ninja off the token next turn. We could just draw and discard an Archon, which is basically just drawing a card anyway. We, in theory, could draw a 1-drop off the Kaito if we were to do that. We have 4 Thoughtseize, 3 Neonate, 3 Channeler left over. Ninjaing off the token doesn't necessarily feel very good anyway. This is tough. If we minus and they have Fire Ice, that's so bad. This is a very interesting choice. I think we shock and just draw off Kaito. We have a lot of good draws. A lot of live draws here. Perfect. That's exactly how he drew it up. Exactly how he drew it up. Perfect. All right, and say go. The coolest animation of all time on Magic Online. Land 5. Now we have Darcy, Kaito, Hacker. And what you got, opponent? What you got? Crack a fetch. All right, it's party time. The Hail Mary has been thrown and the ball is up. Each player, they have Time Twister and the turn here. So obviously the goal of their deck is to play this with a Narset in play, but they feel like they're desperate. So what's up, Cannon? All right, so each player draws 7, and now it's our turn. We draw Thoughtseize. Yeah, it's pretty good. We have lost our graveyard, which is a little annoying, but let's just cast stuff and try and get Delirium again, right? Like, play Bauble. We also get to Surveil a bunch of times, then draw with Kaito. So we find an Archon. All right, there you go. That's pretty good. Bauble. Look at your top card. It's an island. All right. Cast Thoughtseize. Surveil. Shredder. I'm gonna bin that. I want to dig to dig to persist. So their hand is pretty good. Narset, Days Undoing, no untap land. Prismatic Ending, Solitude, Teferi. Solitude's pretty good here. Just like, will they draw an untap land for Narset, Days Undoing? This is a hand. This is a hand they got going here. Oh, yeah, they're drawing Island. We know that. So I guess it has to be Narset, I guess. Which kind of sucks, but yeah. Without Narset, Days Undoing is like whatever. Yeah. All right. It's Narset, I guess. We get to attack and draw off Kaito. Our hand's pretty freaking bad. It was a pretty bad draw 7, honestly. We'll take Narset. Their hand is a lot of stuff. It's got 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the island they're drawing also. Artifact, creature, sorcery, and now we're gonna get land too. Yeah, so let's do this. We have Neonate. Just fetch a duel, whatever. Crack the fetch. Get a Blood Crypt. Whatever. Damage is not gonna matter. So now we have Delirium. We will attack with the Channeler. In for 3. They're allowed to attack. So we get to draw, which is pretty sweet. Draw off Kaito. Alright, that's also pretty good. I guess we just do it. They're going to Solitude the Archon, but still like sick value, so it's probably worth it. And again, none of our blue cards cost 1 mana. I guess we draw Shredder exactly, but I think I want to leave up red-black again. Alright, let's do it. Do the thing. Mad Maid, resub, thanks so much. Surveil again. Alright, well, we're going to bin that now because we kind of like already tapped like we weren't going to do that, so. Alright, we're rocking. Archon again. They discard Hall of a Storm Giant to draw another land. I mean, we are sick flooded right now. They discard the Hall. Their hand is Teferi Solitude, so like they can obviously deal with the Archon. The question is like they're also at 8, so it's funny like we look at it from their side. It must look like we're in a dominating position, but we actually have 5 lands in our hand. They don't know that, so they're still in it though. They're still playing. Kaito's been great. Kaito's great here. What's up, Jay? Happy Wednesday. All right. Hard casting Solitude here is reasonable. Nope. Teferi Time Raveler. Sure. It's funny because, like, We're getting close to, not quite, but getting close to hard casting Archon. Bounce Archon, sure. Hand is still, they play the island? Yes. I'm ending the Kaito. X equals 2. That sucks, but sure. So they have Solitude, Teferi, Days Undoing left. Yeah, deck's like, no, Ledger Shredder it is. All right, it's definitely Ledger Shredder. All right, so untap. Draw. Another land.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
All right, we're gonna attack them into Teferi, and I might just sack Neonate. We just want to draw a spell for Shredder. Obviously, our hand is just so actually bad. All right, let's fire up these attacks. Teferi, attack them. I think attacking Teferi is worth it. They're at 8, but like they have Solitude and Teferi. We're not going to kill them in the next turn or two, so just kill Teferi. All right, and then now the question is, do we Neonate now and just try and draw some sort of a spell because our hand is comically bad? Because we draw any spell we can cast. It's another card off Shredder also. What do you think, chat? What do you think? I kind of want to do it. Like, we could fetch first in theory. Sure, that's the thing we could do. Alright. Let's fetch. Let's get Island. Alright. We're going to sacrifice this to discard, I think, just a fetch land. And draw a spell, please. That is a spell. I'm going to cast it. That's fine. Play Shredder. And I want to keep the Archon in my hand, honestly. Like, because we have this, we're just going to cast it. Like, cast Hacker, Connive. Tainted Indulgence. I think I want to keep that. Like, let's discard a land. 3. We're very close to casting Archon, so I'm just discard a land here. Yeah, we got a plan here. We got a plan. So go. We can like end step Indulgence too. They could Days Undoing again. Honestly, they could like Solitude Days Undoing, which is pretty sick actually. It's like pitch spell Time Twister, but again, I think drawing 7 is pretty good for us. You know, like our hand's so bad. Like whatever, we'll figure it out. Pretty fun deck. I obviously like if you like do the thing you're supposed to do at Narset, it's really good. But if not, you just keep spinning the wheel. It's like, whee! It's fun. It's fun. All right, so do nothing. Hard casting Solitude is very real here. We're going to Indulgence. We're going to Surveil. Archon of Cruelty. All right, that one can go in the graveyard. Draw 2. We suck. All right. I think we're like running out of vegetables, honestly. I'm just going to discard this Delta. Untap. Draw. Persist. Okay. That's a place to start. They're at 5. We just like start there, right? Their hand is Teferi, Days Undoing, Solitude card. They could have Counterspell also, but like whatever. Like, let's play this. Surveil. Graveyard. We're gonna look at their top card, I guess. It's Chalice the Void. It's good to know about. And I think we just cast it now. Because they have a counterspell. I want to know about it. I also want to connive. And maybe make this bigger too. So cast this first. See if they have a counterspell or not. Hacker. That's cute. We're gonna top that. Draw Hacker. just discard land. Because now I can ninja something too. It's pretty fun. Discard Cliffs. Does Persist resolve? It does. That ends the game. So now we just attack with a flyer, and they just can't. Or attack with the 2 flyers. They Solitude. Because they don't want them Solitude the hacker. We can, like... There are 2. Send in both flyers. They eat 1. Yeah, this is fine. So, send in both flyers. And now they can't block with the lifelinker. They Solitude on the channeler. Do not die. And we can either connive or ninja. What a trooper our opponent is. They're really battling right now. They are really battling. Cast Solitude. Sure. This is before blocks, so I can't ninja. Kill this. Sure. And... no blocks. Ninja, ninja, rap, ninja, ninja, rap. Go, ninja, go, ninja, go. Can I finish a job for me here? Yes, you can. That was a fun game. That was a really fun game. All right, so that was awesome. Let's bring in our Spell Pierces. Do we want... We'll cut the Royal Scions, the easiest sideboarding of all time. And then we got to cut 2 more cards. What else do we cut? All of our cards seem good against them. Maybe like cut like a Neonate or 2, because we don't need to be that all in. Bring Tourach in. It's like fine. I don't know. Like, I don't know how much graveyard hate they're gonna have, like, or whatever. Like, Neonate feels like probably the worst card. Like, we definitely want the Spell Pierces. I'm pretty sure I want Spell Pierce. Maybe we don't, because it goes longer. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. We'll find out. We'll try this. Try this. Like, Tourach, like, does sort of make sense. It's like a pro-white creature that gets bigger and, like, makes him discard cards and stuff, but seems like too fair, honestly. See how much graveyard hate they have. Obviously, we can reevaluate for game 3 if they have a lot of graveyard hate. All right, so we have a double Shredder, double Bauble, Persist, Neonate hand. I think we should keep this. I'm going to keep. We're on the draw. We can obviously Bauble multiple times if we need to, and if we don't need to, it's the same with the Shredders. So they mull 6. They have Strand. So we're going to draw a Spell Pierce. All right, let's start there. Play Bauble. So chill, a Mardu version. Shredder's pretty good. I don't know. Look at our top card. Our top card is a Spell Pierce. That does not help us. So now we got to play Bauble number 2 now. So play Bauble. We'll Bauble them on their turn. In their upkeep. 2 Spell Pierce isn't bad, but definitely want Tourach. What do I want to cut? That's the issue. What do I want to cut, you know? It's not about what's coming in, it's about what's coming out. It's usually the problem. They're drawing an island, sure. All right, so we draw Spell Pierce, sure. So we're Spell Piercing literally anything we can. We got another draw for a land, and then a draw for a land. Nope. Nope. That was a lot of looks, folks. That was a lot of looks. All right, I haven't tried Diablo Immortal now. All right, so now that sucks. Now we're just dead, I guess. We'll discard this Tainted Indulgence. We're screwed. We're screwed. Land 3. It's not about what's coming in. It's about what's coming out. Ah, yes, the Taco Bell strategy. Gross. Gross. Untap, draw red land? Island. Oh my god, now we're so screwed. Brutality? Brutality is a cool card. Now our spell piercers are just so bad because we're like a turn and a half behind. So like, alright, I'll cast Shredder, I guess. This feels awful, but sure. Narcissus also pretty good against Shredder, but I don't know what else to do. Yeah, this feels awful, but what are you going to do? Minus the Wandering Emperor? That's shitty for us. Yeah, this game has probably gone about as bad as possible, unfortunately, but I'm going to cast a second Shredder because we have the pressure of this Narset. They're probably going to wheel. We're going to concede. So what are you going to do? Yes, they cast 2 spells we discard because Connive is a forced ability, so Verdicts, that's also bad. Alright, we're just going to go to next game here. Couldn't spell pierce that one anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to concede. We're dead. Next game. Next game. That was a few too many land drops to me. We only actually missed 1 land drop, but it was backbreaking. Was it 2? Maybe it was 2. But alright, game 3. We want the Tourachs in? Sure, we'll try Tourachs. Cut the Neonates. Try some Tourachs. See if that works for us. No Neonate means no turn 2 Archon, which is kind of sad. Kind of sad. I guess I'm sorry, we can Thoughtseize ourselves. We can always Thoughtseize ourselves. That's always on the table. Opponent's back in the sideboard tank. Back in the sideboard tank. Needle? Needle's not very good because like their main planeswalker, it just wants to sit and play anyway. So like if Needle like completely stopped Narset somehow, but like it doesn't. So they're really sideboarding now. All right, sorry, John's got a hockey game today, so it's his first game of the new season. On the play. Ugh. I feel like our hands have seemed pretty bad on average. Could be a deck consistency issue, of course. Bauble, Tourach, Hacker. I mean, obviously, if we get the Ninja the Tourach, it feels pretty good. But Ray, resub, thanks so much. We could just Tourach on 2 and then like Hacker on 3. We're on the play. Just have Fetchland Bauble. I'm going to keep. This is fine. We'll make it work. See how good this Tourach really is, you know? Alright, so Bauble, peek at our top card. It's a Blood Crypt. Don't want that one. Delta. And I mean, all black sources, obviously. I guess just Blood Crypt tap go. So they go turn 2 Tourach, turn 3 Hacker it. Draw Blackcleave Cliffs. Alright, come on. This is getting ridiculous. 21 lands in the deck. 21 lands.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
Go get him, buddy. Protection from white. Try them. Sure. I guess they have fire. They had fire ice in game 1, didn't they? That would suck. That would suck pretty bad. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do you decide between playing the tapped if 2 or fewer or tapped if 2 or more dual cards? You gotta plan it out for sure. It can be awkward because like we need to play Cliffs here or it's always a tap land. But all right, move to combat. Attack. Any blocks? No. Do they have? If they have Fire Ice, we still Tourach them next turn, and we also get to do Indulgence this turn also. So I think we should do it. Ninja, rap. Definitely have fire here, but whatever. Yep, sure, that's fine. That's why they paused and thought about the Tourach, so that's all right. So now we get to Delta, and Indulgence on their turn, fix our hand a little bit, and then Tourach them next turn. Which is pretty good, so not too bad. Not too bad. Two mana for Chalice of the Void. I mean, that's like annoying, but like not really devastating for us. We boarded out our Neonates anyways. We have 4 Darcy, 4 Thoughtseizes that are off now, but whatever, it's fine. Not that bad. Not that bad. Oh, in the deck building phase. Yeah, you always want a good mix. You know, like if you're playing like the fast creature lands, you can play more of the slow lands. You know, just think about like how your land drops are going to go. Like for example, Blackcleave Cliffs and Ragorian Triome would not play very well together because you want to play this tap land on turn 1, I want to play this on turn 1. So it's kind of awkward. So we want a Steam Vents here. Yeah. Steam Vents untapped. Play Indulgence. Mystical Dispute. All right. There are not that many blue cards in our deck, but sure, it's fun. Thank you, my friend. Swamp Tourach. They have 4 cards in hand. They're about to lose 2 of them. Obviously, we draw 1 drop the turn they play Chalice. After talking about how we have so few 1 drops, we actually have 4 Channeler. I have Spell Pierce too. That's Spell Pierce too. That's fair. So yeah, we have 11 1 drops, but pretty annoying. Tourachia. Kicker. So just him to Tourachs them. They discard 2 cards at random. They discarded Solitude and Verdict. Verdict is very good because it's the only answer to this card probably. And now it's a 4/3 because if they discard a card, it gets bigger. So this should be pretty hard for them to deal with, honestly. They can't Wandering Emperor it. They can't Solitude it. I don't know how many Verdicts they have, but they got Narset. Okay. So they're just Narsetting here to Impulse and gain 4 life. That's great. That's great. Correct, Ducky, correct. You should think about like how you're going to be playing these out. They draw Deluge. Memory Deluge is pretty good. That's a pretty good one.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
I don't know why I talk, honestly. I don't know why I even say a goddamn word. only have a few 1-drops in our deck. Alright, so kill Narset. Play Cliffs and just say go, I guess. It's unbelievable. Tourach, do me a favor here. We'll just finish this game out. Just go Tourach coast to coast. No problem. No problem. Tourach coast to coast. Nope. This way? This way. Narset again? Sure. They're obviously playing 4 Narset because they're playing Days Undoing, but, I mean, these exchanges are fine for us. Just, like, they get a card. It's just, like, 3 mana cycling, gain 4 life. I guess it's Impulse, not cycling, but... Teferi Time Raveler, sure. Untap. Draw 1 drop. No, a good card. A very good card. That was an excellent draw. Phenomenal draw. Kill Narset. And I'm just going to play a land because cards are discard fodder anyway, so we're going to cast ourselves a Kaito, and we're going to draw a card, and we're going to feel pretty good about things because Kaito is very, very good here. Another Kaito. That's fine. We can in theory play another one, just draw another card, but I think it's fine for now. The best animation of all time. Love it. What's up, Ken? Teferi Time Raveler, sure. I concede the point to chat that Tourach is good here. All right, I concede the point. Tourach's they also missed a bunch of land drops too, but so they minus Teferi, draw a card, we draw Archon. We're very close to just hard casting Archon, so I'll kill Teferi. Let's draw a card. Chat was right. Listen, Blind Squirrel, Broken Clock, etc., etc. Don't want to cast another Kaito here, just draw another card. Now I kind of want to actually just make land drops for Archon. We are very good at drawing lands. I don't think so. You're up. You're up. Let's draw every one drop in the deck. 3 mana for a Prismatic Ending on Kaito. Sure. Well, now I'm very happy I didn't cast Kaito. So, untap, drop. It's going to be...
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's like half our 1-drops. All right, attack you. What's up, M. Night Shyamalan? In for 4. And they go to 15. First time hitting them in a while, honestly. Play Kaito again. And draw a card again. Mishra's Bauble, sure. Bauble, we'll look at their top card. It is a Day's Undoing. That'd be fun. And I guess we'll say go. Phasing out. Magic trick. Draw Shredder, sure. They might just cast Days Undoing here, honestly. If they're like that desperate. It's kind of weird because like they can cast Days Undoing, but they can't play land, obviously, because they can't. It ends their turn. But Desperation, nope. Archmage's Charm draws 2, sure. Taco says, "Hey Jim, they don't draw land again. Jeez, do you think financially buying a double Master's Box is worth it?" I have no idea. I'm not a finance person. I really have no idea. Honestly, don't like giving advice when I don't feel like I have good advice to give. So, really have no idea. In for 4. If chat wants to help out with that, go nuts. They've been pretty screwed this game. I mean, we've also like drawn pretty badly, all things considered. But draw. All right, we're going to cast Shredder because we're 1 land from casting Archon of Cruelty. So, you know what? I should have cast Thoughtseize. That was stupid because this still counts the cast. Yeah, I should have cast one of these to loot. That was dumb. Bad play. Bad play. All right. We draw Tainted Indulgence. This could definitely be a Wandering Emperor here. Like, what else could it be, kind of? We get to draw off of our Kaito, though. I'm going to hold back. Buying boxes is fun, obviously. Alright, draw off Kaito. And we draw a land, it'd be hard. Do we hard cast Archon? Alright, so we're going to play Indulgence here. Mindless Self-Indulgence. Another Tourach and a Shredder. Alright, we'll discard 2 of the 1. Discard 1 of the 1-drops you can't play. I mean, I don't want to play into a Wrath either. Like, Touraching them again doesn't do much. I'm just going to Connive. I'm just going to cast it in a Channeler and Connive. Like, let's draw. Sure. Alright, so you have a 2-4 and a 4-3. We are lethal next turn. I'm not going to add anything else to the board. They probably have Wandering Emperor here, but like, again, Tourach's kind of just going coast to coast, so I think that's fine. If I play another Shredder, it just feels bad as I go. Shredder can block the token to try and kill my Kaito, which is nice. It's huge anyway. Here's Wandering Emperor. No, it's Deluge, sure. Okay, makes sense. Right, the Deluge. Yeah, I had forgotten about it. I had the wrong thing open. Oh, shit. I knew these cards. That's bad. All right, whatever. We knew that one. And then they have this too. I don't even know. Whatever. I think we're in good shape. We're at the point of hard casting Archon over and over and over again, so... Eight cards in hand. Different to Fairy Time Raveler, sure. What's up, Link? that is very funny. Link says, had a good laugh a couple weeks ago when I threw a counterspell at a Cavern of Souls to Omnath to get a Shredder trigger, and the opponent instinctively just countered back, getting another trigger, which is pretty fun. So this is a Chalice on 0. And they're going to cast... What is Chalice on? I guess we have, what, 1 Bauble left? 2 Baubles left? Alright. Sure. Still have 7 cards in hand. We're going to attack them now. I don't care about Serra anymore. So we draw the land. We can hardcast Archon. So I think that's on the agenda. I guess I might have screwed up because, like, if they would discard a card to Archons, 1 extra point of damage, they'd be dead anyway, though. So, all right, in for that. Draw off Kaito. Polluted Delta. Any lands left? I guess. All right. All right, Island. Archon of Cruelty. Plenty more where that came from, my friend. Plenty more where that came from. Counterspell, you got it. You got me. And we're going to discard... They could have Narset. They can't have Narset. We have a lethal threat in play, so... All right, let's discard... I guess it's a land instead of a spell, because spells count for Shredder, so... Alright, go nuts. Do your thing, I guess. What do you got for me? You also have an ultimate on Kaito. It's an emblem. Whenever a creature you control does combat damage to a player, search library for a blue or black creature card. Wow! The Kaito emblem is actually insane in this deck. So you can go get Archons. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do a freshly brewed. I'm gonna do a freshly brewed maybe next week on a Kaito Ninja Reanimator deck in Modern. Blue-black. Look for that next week, probably. Kaito Ninja Reanimator. Sweet. Alright, so 3-1, let's go. If you want to get better at Magic, I highly suggest you watch this video I just put up today. It's a game review of a game that I played in the qualifier last weekend. It is a phenomenally interesting game. All about having to change roles multiple times in the same game. And kind of like big picture, like... It's just a lot of really important concepts. I encourage you heavily to watch this video. It's only 15 minutes long. It's a good, like, you know, watch it while you're eating or whatever. I think this was a really, really exciting game. Really exciting game. And definitely check it out. Definitely check it out. Waldo in chat agrees. Alright, so... this is an interesting one. We're going to keep. It's weird. We're just going to cast Moon Circuit Hacker probably, but we have most of what we're looking for, so... We're going to get, let's get Blood Crypt, I guess. All right. What do you got for me? This could go wrong a lot of different ways, but you got to have a little faith in your deck sometimes too, you know? The hard part is finding Archon and Persist a lot of the time, so we'll just like fill in the gaps, you know? All right. Untap and draw Blood Crypt. All right. Moon Circuit Hacker. This is not how you're supposed to do it usually, but just don't get red and sixth, please. Don't get red and sixth. Is my frame rate low? No, we're good. All right. Hacker. If only Hapless Researcher was legal, you know? Blood Crypt, shock, push. That sucks. Makes me sad. Makes me sad. Makes me sad.
It helps if I got out and pushed.
Alright, Bloodstained Mire. What do you got for me? Steam Vents? It's a shadow deck? Oh, this is a creativity deck. Alright. That's interesting. Sure. Alright, let's play this. We're gonna cast Kaito, which can discard next turn, obviously. It's funny, we probably actually want to just discard now, actually. Let's get Swamp. Because if we wait till next turn, they can like bolt the Kaito if we make a token or something like that. So if we play Kaito, just plus it. We also have double Persist next turn too, which is pretty sweet, so. Alright, you're up. The secret's out of the bag. Cat's out of the bag, but. Ninja Vanish. Ninja Vanish. Blue-red iteration. This has got to be good for us. We're going crabbing, folks. We're going crabbing. Is Hacker better than Stowaway? I mean, Hacker's just like a more efficient card. Like you don't ever want to cast this card for 2 ever. But oh no. But opponent, we have 2 copies of the card you want to Thoughtseize. Oh no. That's so sad for you. Hare says, I have a question. Sick Brex. I just beat 312 Mythic Ryan G. Hall in draft. That's someone famous. Doesn't sound familiar to me. Could be, though. If they're that high, then they're good. That's a good win. That's a good win. All right, so we draw Darkslick Shores. I mean, we're obviously casting Persist here, so... Persist. Not Moon Circuit Hacker. That would be a bad Persist. Top card Delta. Bin it. We get an Archon, please? Yes, we can. Goodbye, Crab. Goodbye, card. It's in the bin. Crab is colorless. They discard their own Archon of Cruelty, but they're not playing reanimation spells. I don't think. I hope not. We draw... Alright. Do we make a ninja here, or we just draw? I'm just going to draw. If I draw, we draw Thoughteize, so... Persist, sure. Alright. Play this. Play this. Don't think they're playing Wraths in their Grixis deck, but we'll find out. Archon flanked by his 2 lieutenants, Dragon Rage Channelers. Archon Rage Channelers. How was Spirits? It wasn't great, Seth. It wasn't great. It was about as good as you'd expect, honestly. That was a pretty good turn. Yeah, in the books, we'll call that one a pretty good turn. Turn 4. Turn 4, pretty good turn. I get to skate later. John has a hockey game. I always go with him about an hour before and skate with him. It's going to be fun. I put on skates in a little bit. It's been a little bit. Played dat ball Monday, though. That was fun. It was fun. What's up, opponent? I'm just talking about my sports escapades that no one cares about while I'm waiting for you here. Blue-black in the pool. They are playing Persist. Well, they're at 9. They're just dead, though, right? Like, I mean, I was like, kill my Archon. They look pretty dead to me. 16 to 12. You're playing hockey tonight, Techo, too? Awesome. Ice hockey, roller hockey. What do you play? Forward, defense, goalie? Any good? Tell me your life story while I wait for our opponent to make a play here. Nothing. Hello? Right wing for your company's hockey team? That's a pretty cool company. That's a pretty cool company. Mishra's Bauble? All right. I mean, if they're gonna play this out, then we're gonna play it out too. So I find it hard to think of a card they could have that makes them survive here. But Mishra's Bauble, tax that. Will 3 years of Mob Monday be a 24-hour stream? I mean, no promises. Probably not. Too old for that. 1 black. Push. I guess this is 1 short of lethal. Nope, never mind. It's lethal. Wait, on. They have a second Archon? We don't have a second Archon. Alright, so they discard another Archon, and they go to 1. I guess if they have another Persist here, it's like, we still win, though. We still have an Archon, so maybe we should Persist back a threat here. So they can't, like, push this and Persist and actually get back in the game. So I'm pretty sure we just Persist our Dragon Rage Channeler. Yeah, I like that. Just guarantee they can't. Because if they go push Persist, we lose. So there you go. They're at 1. And now the worst case for us is Persist Archon. And it's not even that bad. And in order for them to win, they would need push Persist Archon. Now they never need push Persist Archon. So I like our play a lot there. I think that's a really good play to stop them from getting lucky on us. When I win Worlds, we can have a Pile Drivers hockey team, and Jim can fly us in every week to play. Maybe.
Here comes the money.
How are the Pioneer metagame will shape by the regional qualifier? I haven't played a lot of Pioneer. I played some Explorer, but it's obviously not exactly Pioneer. So, all right, so they're playing like Creativity Reanimator, which is pretty cool actually. We're cutting the Scions, cutting at least 1 Kaito. I mean, Spell Pierce seems live. Shave like another Kaito. What do we cut here? Accuracy seems bad against push. I do want Spell Pierce, right? Like, they are a creativity persist deck, so maybe we shave all the Kaitos, maybe? It is, like, combo v combo, so I guess, like, Kaito is kind of clunky. He's Void... Like, the thing is, like, the Kaitos seem bad against their main deck, but seem pretty good in the post-board Voidwalker Spell Pierce games. So it comes down to, like, what's our worst next card? Probably Neonate, I guess. Let's try this. Let's try this. See how this works. It's pretty cool, though. Creativity plus Reanimate. Probably playing Fable the Mirror Breaker, which is good on both sides. Alright, this hand is phenomenal, obviously. Pretty sure we're turn 1 Channel or turn 2 Voidwalker. I mean Thoughtseize, turn 2 Voidwalker. We're going to hold off on the Channel until later, because I just want to resolve Thoughtseize into Voidwalker safely, so... Serra's Emissary on Sorcery. Can't they just, like, get their own... What do you mean? Isn't Emissary protection? Now they can they not cast them too? I'm going to keep this. Alright, so we're going to Thoughtseize them. They don't Thoughtseize me first. Bloodstained Mire, go. Alright, so... Yeah, we're going to Thoughtseize. Survey says... Ashiok, Fatal Push, Double Dwarven Mine, Prismari Command. So unfortunately, Prismari Command deals with our Voidwalker. So does Push, though. I feel like Voidwalker is almost just off the table here regardless. I think it's probably Ashiok. Ashiok, they can mill himself and exile my graveyard, which is pretty good. Whereas the spot removal spells are kind of whatever, honestly. Yeah, I'll take Ashiok. Alright, so say go. We can also just try and get a Channel to a 3-3 before they let's see if they use push or not. Let's see what they do. Oh, it turns off our fetches too, you're right. You're right. That's a part that I often forget. 1 Xander's Lounge. Respect it. I respect it. Steam Vents. Tapped. Go. So we draw Kaito. It's not bad. So we have sorcery, land, creature, instant. We could, I think I actually like this. I think we're going to go Voidwalker. Let them push it. Then next turn we can go Channeler, go with Indulgence up. If we try and command it, we can cast the Indulgence to get Delirium. It's kind of like obvious, but... Because the command can't kill Channel or Delirium. It can kill Voidwalker anyway, so... do we get blue here or no? I don't think we need to. Just get a swamp. Alright, so cast Voidwalker. Knowing full well it's going to die, obviously. But that's fine. So, they're going to push it, I assume. They're going to push it, I assume. So, they have Prismari Command, Dwarven Mine, and 2 unknown cards in hand. They play a Mire, so they have an untapped land. We draw Persist. Interesting. We're just going to play Land Channeler and see if they bite. Honestly, it's pretty tempting for them to cast this end-step Prismari Command, so... It's kind of obvious. Obviously, any instant would make it so it has Delirium. So they might just, like, loot and make a treasure. But I think it's worth a shot. We get to look at a bunch of cards, too, so... If I play Kaito this turn, like, what am I doing with it? Am I gonna loot, I guess? I can't make a ninja. Let's kill it with the Prismari Command, so... Which Channelers say go. Let's see what they got here. Mire... Blood Crypt. Shock. Black. Blue. Red. Prismari command. Modes. Alright, so they didn't fall for it. It's draw 2, discard 2, make treasure. Sure, that's fine. So, draw 2, discard 2, make treasure. I guess now our mana is up also to threaten a counterspell or something like that. So, discard Dwarven Mine, Scalding Tarn. So, their hand is Mine and 3 unknown cards. Play the Mine. They're just going for it. They're just going for it. Shit. Really? Just gonna go for it into my open mana. I could have kill spell or counter spell. I could have literally anything here. That's gross. Alright, yeah, I guess. It's pretty bad for us. Alright, we'll cast Indulgence to try and get lucky with our own Persist. We have a number of looks at Archon here, so we get our Surveil and the Indulgences. They could have Pierce. It's fine. They have it, you know? If they found the creativity and the Pierce in that Prismari draw 2, then whatever. You know, they got it. Is what it is. Oh, yeah, they have Pierce. All right, so they drew nuts. All right, that's fine. That's fine. So they drew nuts there. I guess I still had a Surveil. I guess I scooped early. Because if the Surveil was exactly Archon, it wasn't. But if it was, then I could have still won the game. But that's okay. That's okay. So game 3, no worries. Great draw by our opponent. Great draw. Game 3, all the marbles on the play. We have Spell Pierce and Thoughtseize. We have our own clock. We got our Voidwalkers. Excuse me. On the play. That is a sketchy one. That is a sketchy one. I mean, obviously we have Channeler Bauble. You can't keep this. If that was a Blood Crypt, we can keep. But I think as a mountain, we just can't keep this. The mountain's the worst land of the deck, so we're gonna mulligan. All right, that's a better end. All right, so we keep this. The question is, what do we dump? It's probably just Bauble, because we have turn 1 Neonate, turn 2 Voidwalker. I don't want to dump this second Voidwalker, so it's very good against them. I kind of just want the Neonate just like have something to do. We could dump Neonate, try and just play Kaito. I guess this card's bad. Yeah, I was going to discard this. Neonate sucks. All right, play Bauble. Look at our top card. It's a Watery Grave. I would say we want that, actually. I would say we want that to guarantee our third land. So I'm going to play this tap and just say go. Yeah, Neonate's the worst card of the deck for sure. It's just not a very good card, you know. It's cute with like the 2 ninjas. Like there's really enough happening with Neonate to make it worth it. So Mesa, Blood Crypt. I guess Thoughtseize here is a little annoying, but sure, whatever, same thing. Can't stop Voidwalker. And we have Kaito. I mean, they have kill spells too. This is not ideal. It's not ideal. Obviously, Voidwalker's only good against half their deck. It's only good against the persist part, not the creativity part. Might just take Kaito here. It's the card I don't want them to take, but yeah, they took it. Damn it, they heard me. They always hear me. They always hear what I'm saying. Ledger Shredder? We're going to Voidwalker, so. Just get Swamp. Play Voidwalker, say go. We walk in Voids. Walk in Voids. On the play, we get some beats, so. Tap and draw Bloodstained Mire. Gross. Attack, they push, play Voidwalker number 2. No? Okay. Alright. Ship it. A little thin here. A little thin, but. Oh my god. Oh.
darkness, my old friend.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, Thoughtseize off the top. Blood Crypt. God damn it. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Alright. That was pretty awful. They still have 5 cards in hand. Yeah. Well, this hand played out absolutely terribly. Poor naked Shredder here. Just got nothing to do. Well, they didn't have the creativity, I guess. That's good. Get a Steam Vents, and we need to draw like a lot of spells at once somehow. That's not it. That's not it. Attack for 1. We're in trouble, folks. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. One black, 1 blue. Tainted Indulgence. What's up, Justin? Reset. Thanks so much. We are in trouble. We are in trouble. I know. I know. Discard a land. All right. At least they're breaking off a little bit too, hopefully. Maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe no. Who knows? Nah, probably not. It's a surly dwarf.
That still only counts as one.
Attack for 1. Look at this. They get the value too. Before they cast creativity, they actually attack for 1. What a loser. What a loser. You just slam your card. No, nothing. Channeler. Alright. Can't even cast Persist. We have Artifact, Land, Plains. I don't have Delirium? Oh my god. This game's been a disaster. A disaster from the very start. Should I hold this for an extra spell for Shredder? Maybe I should actually just hold it. Alright, let's take go. Let's take go. Would have died to Prismari command anyway. Yeah, just a god-awful draw on our side, unfortunately. That Anger of the Gods, something else. Something else. Alright, I mean, do something. End step. And they call it a mine. Holy crap. Opponent just cast a goddamn spell. What do you got? Come on. We're dead. We lose. I understand. Yeah, it's good. Our hand's very bad. Ooh. I guess this is like probably a good sign. They discard Dwarven Mind, Mystical Dispute. Like their hand must be awful. Like if it's just taking so long and like they haven't done anything yet. All right, another Dwarven Mind, sure. Another dwarf. Another dwarf. Attack for 2. We are now losing the race. Sure. Take the Persist. Okay. Go on. Oh, God. Oh, please stop. We're just dead. It makes sense, because like the only way we're going to come back is some sort of like sick Archon turn. So, yeah. Shredder, Connive, draw. Yeah. 2 Archons. 2 Arch. All right, they got us. All right. tough game. That Anger of the Gods was backbreaking. Went 3-2. Deck is definitely cool, but there are some bad cards in his deck. Neonate's just awful. I'm definitely gonna build a blue-black version of his deck next week, freshly brewed. I want to see more like 1-drops. I want to see more Moon Circuit hackers. Kaito is cool. I might like not play this card honestly, and just like try and be a little more creaturey with like a plan B kind of thing. I don't know. We'll see. We'll do that. We'll do that next week. Their deck was cool. Their deck was pretty cool. So that's his deck. Use it, folks. Love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great.